Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And so in this video, I'm going to be going over a end of the year kind of video regarding one of my channels. And so I posted every day for 365 days on my YouTube Cash Cow channel, and here are the results. So often on my channel, I get the question of, how often should I post? What's my frequency? I usually tell people, especially if they're just beginners, 3 times a week, 2 times a week, whatever your budget can handle. But because I've been in this game for a while, I posted every single day for 365 days on the YouTube Cash Cow channel. And I think you'll be pleased with the results and what my takeaways are from doing this year-long experiment. So first off, overhead costs, okay? 365 videos. I pay about $80 per video on average, which means that $29,200 was overhead. I do pay for Tubebuddy. I'm a huge promoter of Tubebuddy, especially for split testing purposes. So I think this is an essential tool. I recommend that if you're serious about YouTube, you do pay for Tubebuddy, the Legend plan. I have a 20% discount down below in the description. It is an affiliate link as a disclaimer, meaning that I would get a commission if you do sign up for Tubebuddy. But for me, Tubebuddy is such a useful and awesome tool that I recommend that every person who's on YouTube has to be using Tubebuddy. And I did the calculation. For the entire year, I probably paid around $1,000 worth of project management services. So this means that the project manager who handles my team, uploads the videos, I probably spent about $1,000 on him or her for the entire year. So total overhead cost for the channel, sorry, I actually should have calculated this. So $29,200 plus $300 plus $1,040. We're looking at about $30,540 total in expenses for the year. I don't think I'm missing anything. If you think I am missing something, comment down below. But even so, I've accounted for basically the entire primary cost of what it's gonna take to, or what it took to run my YouTube channel. So here are the analytics for the entire year. So for 2021, I got about 29 million views. 1.6 million watch hours, about 75,000 subs, and total revenue was $141,417.87. This is me posting every single day. Now, with a channel like this, okay, posting every single day, I have a few takeaways after this video, but never would I've ever thought that when I started this journey back in 2019, I would be making $140,000 just from a single YouTube channel. It really does blow my mind, and I feel like anyone can achieve results like this. But even with this channel, you can see that the end of the year was an absolute game crusher for me. I was making a couple $1,000 days, so it's really good. I'm just really grateful for this opportunity, and I do want to help people with this model of YouTube, because I feel like there's so much room for more people in this model of YouTube, and there's so many other niches that people can do faceless cash cow channels in, that not everyone has to do celebrities, not everyone has to do sports, not everyone has to do TV shows. So something like this is very achievable, and probably I bet there's a lot of untapped niches. But yeah, 140K the entire year. I think that equates to, I'm dividing it by 12, that equates to about $11,000 per month. So if we do the math, I made about $110,000 in profit for the entire year. And this is me being very hands-off with my channel, other than, sometimes I create thumbnails, sometimes I do some research, but ever so slightly. I don't consider this completely 100% passive income, but I do spend probably less than an hour per week working on this channel. So it's amazing. So if I do the math, I did the math here, if you can see that. So I'm making about $11,600 per month with this channel. What was I going to calculate? $11,600 per month. And if I worked 52 hours a year, let's say 110,000 divided by 52. Every hour I worked on this channel, I basically made like $2,000. That's really good, if you look at the mathematical side of things, in which if I spend only an hour a week working on this channel, including the overhead costs, total profit for the year is 110,000. 110,000 divided by 52, that does equate to about $2,100 per hour that was technically paid for when working on this channel. That is a great return on my time. So next, I want to go over some takeaways after I just want to go over 5 takeaways that hopefully you can take moving on to 2022, so that you can run a successful YouTube channel as well. So sorry, I'm always looking at this page here just so I make sure that it's recording. But okay, takeaway number 1, commitment is key. I've never I've never seen a YouTube automation channel post 365 videos and not work. And what I mean by not work is that not a single video is taken off. But again, don't take my guarantee or word on this, but obviously you have to post quality videos, you have to be consistent, but I'm very analytical when it comes to YouTube channels. I always have Tubebuddy open and I'm always looking at how old the channel is, how many videos they posted the past month, how many views they've gotten lifetime, how many views they've gotten the past 30 days, and how many videos have they posted total. I've never seen a YouTube automation channel post 365 videos or more, and not work. So really think about it, right? If you posted this many videos, do you really think that not a single one of those videos would work? I mean, I really find that hard to believe, but again, it's a steep overhead, you know, 30K is not easy to shell out. So that's takeaway number one. You know, the more videos you post, I do believe that it's going to work inevitably, but that's just me because I guess maybe I'm more experienced or I have more knowledge in this space. But comment down below your thoughts, what you think about this takeaway number one. Takeaway number two is that especially if you're starting, especially if you're a beginner, it's going to feel like you're throwing money away sometimes. And I do admit that it is going to feel like I've felt a lot of times where I create a video, I think it's going to work, I post it, it makes like $2. That's almost equivalent to me just basically picking up 4 $20 bills and throwing it in the trash. I mean, there's an equivalent to that, but at the same time, I never know if that video is going to go viral later down in the future, which has happened multiple times for me. I'm a huge promoter and believer that if you believe that you create a quality video with a quality title, quality thumbnail, quality content, just because it doesn't work today doesn't mean that it's going to work, doesn't mean that it can't work in the future. So it might just be on YouTube's part. Give it some time. Time always plays a factor with this model of YouTube. But at the same time, people usually want quick. They want money fast, money quick, money now. YouTube favors time, right? The longer times that your videos are published, that's basically more chances time-wise for that video to take off. So that's takeaway number two. Now takeaway number three is to niche down. So I went over a previous video that you're probably guilty of doing this. Don't be general when it comes to launching your top 10 YouTube channels. Niche down, target names of celebrities, target names of athletes, target names of specific TV shows, movies, target names of companies. There's a lot of other keywords that you can target rather than just general top 10 keywords or phrases. So when I see someone doing like top 10 craziest animals caught in action, I mean, that's not specific enough. You know, why don't you target the word tiger? Target a specific animal. So niching down is such a key takeaway that I've really made evident this year that I really think that you should do as well. Takeaway number four is do your channel differently. There are a lot of people going to this space and there's a lot of competition. So with that being said, you know, think about how many people who know about YouTube automation or cash cow channels and are starting a sports channel and are starting a tech channel and are starting a celebrities channel. A lot of people are going into those niches. So with that being said, think of a way to do your channel differently. You know, there's different styles of videos you can do. Maybe instead of just a celebrity gossip channel, maybe you want to do a celebrity gossip whiteboard channel. Maybe you want to show your have an animated character represent your channel. But there's a different and subtle ways that you can do your channel differently so it sticks out from the rest of the people who are just doing posting mass uploads of videos and making money from that. So do your channel differently. Take some time to be more creative because there's a lot of people going into the space and there's a lot of competition. So that's takeaway number four. Now takeaway number five is use all of YouTube's tools. So if you think about it, YouTube has a lot of ways to kind of turn one viewer into multiple viewers. And when I speak about this, I've talked about it in other videos, but instead of trying to attract new viewers every single time, why not turn one person like me into watching multiple of your videos? That's a lot easier than to attract new viewers. Honestly, it really is. So turning one viewer into getting one viewer or one individual to watch 10 of your videos is absolutely golden. I'd rather have one individual watch 10 of my videos than one individual or 10 individuals watch 10 of my videos. That's just me. I just think it's a lot easier to do it that way. But using all of YouTube's tools can help you achieve that. Edit your homepage, edit your end screens, edit your playlists, add cards, and add pinned comments. There's a lot of YouTube tools that people don't use, and I feel like they're really leaking money, or they're losing out on potential earnings for money. And the reason why I say that is because by implementing these tools, I'm able to turn one individual into watching like 3 of my videos. So if you can imagine, you know, tying back into this, Imagine if I turned all 29 million of these people who watch my videos. What if I got all of them to watch 2 of my videos? You know, would my income not double? So that very little subtle, obviously that's a super idealistic world, but let's say only 10% of these people, 10% of the 29 million, what if 10% of them only watched 2 of my videos instead of just 1? That's what I think about when it comes to using YouTube's tools. And so in a future video, I'll be going over how to actually utilize those of this. I talk about it in my other videos, but I'll link down below. But use all of YouTube's tools because they're there for a reason. They're not there just to stay stagnant and unused. They're there to help people stay on YouTube. So use them, really use them. So that's takeaway number 5. Now, to end the year off, I do believe that anyone can do this model of YouTube. 2 years ago, back in 2019, right? Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, back in 2019, I dreamed of making this much money from a single channel. And keep in mind, this is just one channel. I have multiple channels, but this is just one channel. I don't believe that there's anything special about me other than the fact that I do take action. I do think things logically. I do think things reasonably. I always try to make reason-based decisions. But at the same time, if you're someone who's dedicated and aspiring to do YouTube like this, I truly believe that you can achieve these results as well. Now, what I'm saying is that I don't recommend that you just shell out 30K and create 365 videos because there's a factor of timing and trending that takes place, you know. Create like 5 to 10 videos at a time. But in my case, you know, I do create a lot of videos because I do believe investing back into the business. But at the same time, YouTube, this model of YouTube automation, cash cow channels, it does allow me to live off of YouTube, and I'm very grateful for that. And so to start you off, do watch all my other videos on my YouTube channel. I'll link down below. If I were to start YouTube in 2022, this is what I do. It follows the steps that I would do to make a YouTube channel if I were starting from the scratch. But if you watched up to this end, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a good rest of the year. And let's hope that this year is fruitful for the both of us, right? Comment down any comments, questions, concerns that you have, and I will see you in the next video. Happy New Year and take care.